James, how do you make sure in a game like this, second of back-to-backs against a team that's struggled this year, to not sort of fall into a trap of looking past this game?
Yeah, I mean, we know again how important this game is, and every game's every game you can't take your opponent lightly. Obviously, you got to understand where the other teams are at, and again, we know that those guys have some pride over there, and there's guys playing for things like contracts and that sort of stuff too. So you never expect teams to just come out and roll over. So um, yeah, we just got to be ready to go.
Did it really show last night the depth of this hockey club, how all four lines made contributions to that big win?
Yeah, I think that's something that's been one of our strengths all year, is just having that depth up and down the lineup, guys chipping in offensively, and it makes it really hard for other teams to key in on a certain line or two, because we can score all through the four lines.
James, how have you seen Leo Komarov elevate his game here of late?
Yeah, I think, again, with Leo, he's just so consistent, game in, game out. I think just has good habits, and is a big part of that line with Nas, and those two have some good chemistry together. So again, nice to see him get rewarded with a goal there, and he played a strong game, but he's been playing well for the whole year now. So we're not surprised by that.
Tyler seems to enjoy his trash talking, and he has a certain flair for it. Are you in that same boat? You enjoy it when he gets going and gets engaged in that way?
Yeah, it's pretty funny to see. I think especially when he gets really fired up, he's the guy that has the other guys on their team all out of sorts. So when he gets yelling, it's pretty funny too.
You think his poker face would drive people crazy too?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's usually what usually the guy, not really showing much, and the other guys are yelling at him and coming after him and whacking him. But when he gets fired up, that's usually pretty funny.
How much positive momentum do you feel like the group has built with this series of wins and close games and emotionally charged kind of environments?
I think we've earned some more of that confidence with how we've played over the last few games here, and played against some good teams and had some good results. Obviously, we know we still have 10 games left here, and we're going to need a really good effort down the stretch to make sure we get to where we want to be.
What have you seen in Nas's development? You've been with him here for a while. He gets his 30th goal last night. What do you think's made the difference for him this year?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think, especially in the last couple of years, it just seems he really relishes going against the best players on the other team and wanting to get the best of those matchups. And he's always had that kind of confidence and swagger about him. And again, I think the details of the game now that he has in his game have come a long way, as far as just making smart plays with the puck and doing things like that. And he's getting rewarded for it. He's having a great year, and he's a big part of our team.